Laurence Epee is the most aptly named fencer. Um, French team kill, but you know, there's so many of them, it doesn't really matter. Marie-Florence Candassamy, I believe, is either current or recent world #1 and world champion. But these two French each other a lot. Both in Leon Paul gear. I do believe Leon Paul sponsors the French team, possibly the women, possibly the men, possibly both. I mean, definitely the women. Those are Leon Paul masks, but possibly both. Candassamy noticeably taller than Epee, but Epee holding a French grip, which evens it up, although choked up on it a lot. There's a good double there. The women are more likely to be the extreme pommelers, hold it all the way back for that maximum range, and the men are more likely to be a little bit forward on it. But even a lot of men aren't going to have it as far forward as Epee is. Very classic French fencing, not a lot of blade contact, not a lot of wild actions, not a lot of big movements. So those steps back and forward looking for the distance. Oof. Out of distance from Candassamy. Epee a little bit too short to finish. Infighting in the middle. Candassamy, there's not a lot to comment on this. It's two very, very good fencers to come to the end of the period, pushing who know each other very well. These are not new fencers. They've been fencing generally and been fencing together for many, many years. Really trying to find just little edges that they can push on. Shout outs to my friends Liz Brandwine and Eli Weiss, who are watching on the big screen at home. How you guys doing? I don't know. They're just gonna keep pushing and looking for things. I'm trying to comment on distance changes or what have you, or what's happening, but just fundamentally sound fencing, fundamentally unflashy fencing. Terrifyingly difficult to fence against. Deceptively easy to copy. It's not that hard to just stand there and not move much, but it's so hard when all you do is stand there and not move much. Make sure every single movement is right. Every single distance change is perfect. There's a big break in distance from Laurence, and then she tries to go low line, but Candassamy finishes high line, and high line beats low line, especially when your arms are that long. Yeah, I don't think so. Core plus the pass. More active fencing now from Laurence, which I like to see. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Desperation Flesh. I don't know what she's looking for, but it's like a bounce, beat, go, and then kind of Simon's got her arm like way out there. and so she just got plenty of opportunity to react to it. And then the first, you have your first big step is what you get in the flesh, and after that you're kind of just falling. And so Laurence misses that one badly, and then easy repose for Candassamy. What I think it was a 7, which is when you come tip down and sweep on the inside. High low there, good opportunity, but still a little bit sold the high line a little bit more. Got a little bit more reaction from Candassamy. That let her dodge the good wrist touch there. But I don't know how much that's replicable. We did see Sikosi do that last week against Rodriguez. Just consistent arm touches, which is a great way to take out a tall fencer if you have the skill. Good from Epee. She's starting to. There we go. Good from Epee. Speed in without overcommitting to the attack. Actually, let's watch that again. Speed in without committing to the attack. And then she fake do it again. From farther distance, go low. Candassamy comes high. Going forward. Misses the counter because the distance is greater than she's expecting. Epee goes low, gets the touch. Did I miss another one? Or is that 2 in a row to get her to... I did miss another one. Alright. Oh, great touch. Candassamy is going low for some reason. And Laurence picks her off on the wrist really well. See what it's now Candassamy's turn to start going and getting touches and making. Oop! Forgot that happened. Too long, Candassamy's arms. She goes in and I did not see where that hit. I think she got the knee. That's insane. That's such a cool touch. Candassamy switching her blade. Yeah, that was Candassamy going high, and Laurence just flicking on down to the knee somehow perfectly with phenomenal blade control. And now with total turnaround here. From 4-2 to 6 for Laurence. 4 unanswered points in a tight bout like this. So you can keep more on. Now it feels like Candassamy's the one who has to get close, even though she's got the long arms. She just doesn't have the effective range that she needs to get good touches here. So even though she's got the longer actual range, she's the one who needs to be closer. So it's almost flipped the dynamic of the bout from what we saw at the beginning. Just because Laurence's wrist touches and arm touches are so good, lengthens her effective range. And there's a good duck on reaction. A bit of a miss from Candassamy, I think. I think if a good extension should basically never miss a small duck like that. First ever big fencing tournament. My friend Sam Metz, who's about 6'5", was fencing somebody, and Sam flashed, and the guy who was about 6 inches shorter ducked under him, and it was just the funniest image because Sam's like out there like this, his arms just curved completely over this guy, and there's like a foot of airspace in between. He probably doesn't remember that. I don't think he's been fencing since college. Oh boy, like I said, I do not have any idea what Candassamy needs to do except put her point on target. I don't know if there's anything else to do. Okay, now we got the guy starting in the background. Nelson Lopez Portier on the far strip right, on the strip right, I should say. Enrico Piatti, who I've never heard of, on the left. Strip 5 has Raislin Burrell. So we'll go to there as soon as we're done here. We got Canon. Now we got Canon on yellow. We should go to Canon. People love Canon. Hungarian Team Kill on blue. And we got some tech issues. Is it not grounding? Good attempt, safe attempt from Laurence. Candassamy's a little bit shook, so she's retreating big on that. And if she goes too small on the retreat, Candassamy Epee hits. If she goes too big, then the counter misses, and so does the attack. A little bit out of distance there, but kind of an awkward flush from an awkward counter from Candassamy. So that low touch we saw, the one before that missed, that's Candassamy has to go forward on that or stay still. And hold her ground, and she's just a little bit too shook up right now to do that. Laurence is really fencing like a dynamo here, if you pardon the pun. We got a comment. Piatti is a nice younger guy. I believe I saw his face at one of the Dynamo Vancouver training camps during the summer. Should be a fun match. I believe it. All of these Italian kids are just super fun to watch. Fortunately, I am one person with one screen and one voice, and so I can only watch one bout at a time. But if you ignore me and ignore the women and watch the men, I won't blame you. Candassamy is pushing, and Laurence is just not moving, because she's just waiting for Candassamy to get in range. She knows she's not going to attack from out of distance. A little bit too close. And now it's 7-9, but now Laurence knows. A little bit too far off. My commentary is worth it. Oh, thank you, Cat Locator. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate the comment. High-low from Laurence, really good, almost foot touch. Reset. Oh, great touch. Candassamy goes forward. Epee goes one to the hand, gets her to freeze, and then two continuations. So rare you see such a remise like that to the hand. That's high-level point control. And Epee takes her 3-touch lead. No worries. You're enjoying seeing Epee hold steady over here. Yeah, Epee's great. I love Epee. It's just it's such safe shots. She's going low every time. Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't, but she gets Candassamy. No, that was Fleur. Yep. And shoutouts to Laurence Epee for admitting it immediately. Oh, and the strip's grounding. No wonder. Anyway, those low shots she keeps doing are so important, because not only do they they're safe, they interrupt Candassamy's advance, but they also get her thinking about it. And the more Candassamy thinks about Laurence hitting her, the less she's thinking about hitting Laurence. Quick little one from Candassamy, but it's still 30 seconds left and 3 touches, and she has not been able to do it. Goes out and gets her touches to see if Candassamy can do something with this now. So it's a fun little bout. I'm excited to see where they go with it. What do we want after this chat? Oh! There's 2 of them in 15 seconds. We got Kanan or Burrell after this. What do we want? Laurence is sick of getting hit. Goes out. I think she's trying to double out. See how pushy she gets. Epee, I mean. Not floor. Oh, wow. Bottom of the foot, maybe. Wow. That's a bold call. I don't know. Yeah, I really think you got to award that one. And I'm surprised the ref isn't. Like, I thought it was floor too, but there we go. She got it anyway. 4 seconds left. Insane. Incredible. Why is every bout we watch so good? So I think the third bout we've watched in the third round that went to overtime. I love Epee. You don't get this stuff in foil or saber. 6-4 Burrell. 4-2 Kanan. Nelson up 7-2, so there's a bit of a welcome to the big leagues moment for Epee. Priority right. See if Epee can find her form again. Candassamy has absolutely stolen the momentum and the range here, and there it is. Held on just long enough to get the final touch. Excellent, excellent fencing from Laurence Epee. All right, I didn't hear a response from the chat.